gave it to my family and came. So because they have their own commitment, so just to give some time and nothing else. But timing is very much important. I definitely understand. But whatever you have told, I definitely take it up, sir. NLP is all about listening,
We are fine. No,
accepting
we are fine. We want to
feedbacks.
educate students, particularly for students. Students nowadays they are spending too much time on WhatsApp, Facebook, all these
Correct.
unnecessary things. You
Correct,
know,
correct,
we
sir.
are
Thank you,
only 10
to
people.
have you. Thank you to have you, sir. Thank you to have
No,
you.
no problem.
Yes, sir. I hope you are safe and your family is safe there in US.
Yeah, actually, like that's another issue. And my family is Indian now. Actually, I have two daughters. Both are doctors. They are supposed to come.
Okay.
I bought a ticket in
Uh,
March 13th. Unfortunately, I am an American citizen. I'm not an Indian citizen. So they don't allow
okay.
me to come to India. Only
And
Indian citizens are allowed. Yeah, I know.
things will be fine soon, sir. If there is this beginning, there should be an end.
Next year,
So
December,
definitely think.
I am in a very big pharma company working in clinical trials for last 20 years. I'm telling you, don't trust any messages. Probably medicine is coming by end of this year. Vaccine, probably chances are 60% coming with next year. Next year. Definitely up to vaccine, we need to maintain the social distance. We need to maintain all these
Yeah,
things. You check the
yes, sir.
statistics, you check the statistics. Because last week I told the people, of course I don't have, probably I will share the presentation next time. CDC is announced, surfaces, no problem. Talking, no problem. 20 viral particles is coming with per minute when I'm talking. Breathing, very less. A person is infected, at least we should have like 1,000 viral particles. Cough, 200 millions. One cough, 200 million viral particles is coming out. Sneeze, again 200 million. 1 million is 10 lakhs. Most toughest is cough and sneeze. Talking and breathing, that's not a big issue. Whether we having all these things, that should be fine. People is simply you take this rasam and you will get all these things, take all this is junk, more than 500 people is passed away. More than 500 people, 500,000 people, 5 lakhs people are passed away across the globe. Why people are going with all these things, I don't know. In India is outbreak. I'm telling the statistics. In the month of December, India is highest number of people, probably couple of crores, not in lakhs. Everybody is taking very light about COVID. We are, America is the most developed country, most advanced country. If I put 911 within 5 minutes, we have ambulance and all the firing, everything is here. Even though here we lost 120,000 people. You see, particularly you are the person I'm educating you, please inform your kids, please inform all of your friends. Don't neglect it. If you got it, forget about it. If people passing with 65 years is having with some other problems, forget about it. Once it is attacked. Particularly for kids, they don't know because of their age, even though they have COVID, they are the transmits to other people. After 15 days, they will be cured for
Exactly.
sure. That's the
So
situation.
true.
Anyhow. So anyhow, go
Thank
ahead
you
with
for
your
the
class.
information,
For
sir.
10 minutes,
Thanks a
and
lot.
I want to see. Yep, thank you.
So, Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start the class?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
I think you have to enable me to share the screen.
I did. Check now,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
Nagaraj sir, good evening. Welcome to the class.
Good evening.
Okay. So it is such a pleasure to have each one of you here. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
trying
can you
to
please
mute
mute
the
all the people except trainer?
Dear participants, I request you to mute yourself once you join the session. This is a common webinar etiquette, which we really don't wish to, repeat in the webinars. Once you join, please unmute yourself. Mute yourself, I'm sorry. Yes, Lakshmi, you can go ahead.
Yes. So a very warm welcome to each one of you present here. because it's a very great thing. You took initiative in order to bring change in way of educating children. Because in terms of teaching, we follow a very old method and we still continue because no changes is being brought. But you people are very special to me because you are intended, you had an interest to make changes towards your education. So this particular webinar, uh, you may think is for teachers or people who are working with school related things, but this is for each one who is handling children, adults, everyone. Okay, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, and if you're a teacher, and if you're so much connected with student, yes, this is the right place you are in. So big thumbs up and big kudos to each one of you who have joined, because I really appreciate the effort you have taken to change something in terms of education. Okay, so as you all know, ma'am introduced, I'm Lakshmi Devi. I'm basically from Tamil Nadu, based out of Chennai. I born, brought up in Salem, but now after being married, I'm in Chennai. So I'm an applied psychologist. I'm an NLP practitioner. I'm pursuing my master's in NLP. So I'm a practitioner now. I'm a self-love and happiness coach. And recently I got certified in cognitive behavioral therapies. I'm a practitioner in that too. And I'm a certified graphologist. So when I completed and chose a career as a human resource recruiter, I decided to work closely with people. Then I opted the career into human resource. After that, I moved to training. So my only goal was just to bring some changes in terms, bring some changes into students. Because when I was a student, I expected a lot. I'm a very curious girl to learn many things. I love to do new things, and like I really want to keep doing new things. So that is a kind of a soul I am. But uh, but unfortunately, what happened is, uh, the college or wherever I studied was not able to give me that, because they were very busy in terms of teaching the lessons and syllabus, exams, and things like that. But I'm a self-groomed girl. But I'm not blaming teachers, because of them I'm this much confident. But my only thing is, my curiousness was not given enough feed. So that's the only thing I want to address here. So then I decided to be a trainer and teach and train what I know in terms of whatever I learned in my career. So everyone started suggesting me, you have to do train the trainer program and you can be an English communication teacher, and many sort of suggestions came up. But the reason I chose NLP is, it's very simple. I don't want any changes to happen. I don't want any changes to happen to students. I want changes to happen within me. So if a change happen within me, then automatically the content I deliver, the training, whatever I teach, deliver to students in a better way. So the first point over here in this webinar is, the agenda is, we are not going to change anything in terms of students. It is not possible at all. What is going to happen over here in terms of NLP in education is, we're going to change ourselves, and in turn that is going to bring changes into the students, even your own daughter, son, or whomever you're handling with. Okay, that's the point you have to decide before getting into the webinar. Nothing, no programming, no changing in terms of student. We're going to change ourselves, and definitely it is going to reflect in students whomever you are training or teaching. Number two, so I may tell you things which you already know, as everyone is in a learning phase. But I may tell you which you already know, but I promise and I'm very sure I'm going to tell you which you don't know as well. Each one of you, how many, I don't know how many has joined, but even like 32, 35 people, definitely you will take one new thing after this I promise, and I'm very sure about it. So see how cool we are. The last day of the school, how we are. So I want to share a funny image and start this webinar. Teachers be like, we're cool for the first day, and in the mid October through April, we are like all hairs grown and like we'll be with full tension. And last day of the school, chill. Okay, bye. Yeah, that's real scenario because students are like that. I understand. Okay, what a child actually wants. Okay, this is something I got to understand after a many research. I work closely with adults. I work closely with teachers. I would like to work closely with lecturers. My aim when I started was to work only with students. Okay, but then I realized the changes has to be brought in within teachers and lecturers, then in turn it will bring out to students. I tried a lot in terms of helping students in personality development, mindfulness, emotional intelligence. There were some sort of lagging happening because being a trainer, I'll be given only 1 month or 15 days of time to train anything. But you teachers, you people who are closely connected in terms of school education, throughout the year, like throughout a child life, you are more predominantly in a child life than their parents actually. So we are responsible enough, even more than parents. Okay, so then I decided first I have to pitch into teachers and lecturers and make them understand how students mindset works. Actually worked with students, and as a trainer, students has come up as a trainer, a counselor, student has come up with many things which they really want to be addressed. Okay, so what a child actually wants. Am I seen? Okay, am I seen as a person? Seen if at 45 in class, okay, am I seen as a 1, or am I seen as a 3 in the 1? So am I seen as an individual person? Am I seen? Okay, that's a very, am I worthy? Am I worthy enough in terms of family, in terms of schooling, in terms of college? This happens the entire early adult. Even adult have
Miss Lakshmi, I think you're encountering Miss Lakshmi.
just remember your childhood, your attention. I see a worthy.
Miss
Yes, ma'am.
Lakshmi, I think you're encountering some internet issue.
Yes,
Yes, Mr.
absolutely.
Venkat. Yeah.
No, ma'am. I
Absolutely,
can.
some internet.
Now it is clear. In
So,
between, like we are missing your voice and video.
Oh, okay. Now, ma'am.
Now it's clear. It's clear.
Okay.
I will keep notifying you in the
Yeah,
chat box.
definitely.
Have a look on chat box. Huh?
Definitely. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. So, okay. So what a child really intends, the third one is, do I really matter? Do I really matter in the family? Do I really matter in the class? If a question is being asked, so what will we do? We will ask who's less attentive, or who we will ask who is more attentive. 10 years old, he keeps asking us, okay, so can I decide on this? Can I decide what color paint should we paint in the wall? So they love decision making.
Miss
They
Lakshmi.
love being,
Miss Lakshmi.
these are, yes.
Definitely you need to check your internet connectivity, Lakshmi.
Ma'am, now, ma'am.
No, it's breaking in between. Either you will have to exit the class and join again, or check your internet connectivity. There's a technical glitch. No, Lakshmi. Just a second of your time. I'm calling her, giving her yes. Mr. SMD Trust has raised his hand. Sir, you can unmute yourself and
You are in mute now, Lakshmi.
Everyone there, now it's better?
yeah.
Now is it better? Great. What a child really needs. Am I seen? Am I worthy? And do I matter? That's what I was explaining. What a student or a child expect from a teacher or a parent. Okay. So this is something very close to my heart, this particular slide, because I have spent all 4 years to understand this. Okay. So these are the things what really a child or a student wants from every one of us. Okay. A motivator who believes in them, and the one who is open to questions, okay, who makes them dream about something, okay, a positive vibe spreader, a best listener who listen to them. This is a very important point. We lack so much of listening in terms of parenting as well as in terms of education. Okay, the one who listen to us, okay, and who brings out creativity, and who not only teach but understand us and who embrace our emotion. Okay, there was an incident in my class, okay, where child started crying. It was with the grade of 10th. Okay, a girl started crying. Then immediately what the teacher did, she was like, why are you crying? Stop crying, stop crying, what are you doing? So she never addressed why the child is crying, and she didn't embrace that emotion what the child is being expressing. Okay, so we should understand how a child feels, and we should make them embrace their emotions. These are the quick things I really worked to understand about the students, and I really want you to consider all this in terms of education while you're moving forward. A motivator who's open to questions. What we'll do, let me finish the class, and at the end of at the end of the class you can ask me questions. Actually, that's a very wrong thing we are doing. You should tell when you begin the class, if at all, if you have a question, just raise your hands, I'll stop and explain you. That's that kind of a teacher what a student wants. Okay, who make them dream something about a future. You know what, the very first thing I do whenever I enter a class newly, I make them write what they want to become. I make them think what they want to become. That's the first thing I do whenever I enter a class. And a positive vibe spreader. There are people, even I have shown a lot of my family things in terms of classroom. But this will never going to help us. A positive vibe spreader is what a student wants. A good listener. This is a very important point. A student wants to be listened in whatever situation. Points I want to share, and the next one is, I have a concept in terms of NLP, which is called traditional teacher and parenting, or conscious teacher and parenting. You should understand the difference, and I'll let you know what we are actually doing. You yourself will realize actually what we are doing. Okay, traditional teacher and, okay, what is a conscious
Miss Lakshmi, same technical issue again. Miss Lakshmi.
Parenting
Miss Lakshmi. Himanshu ji, boliye. Himanshu ji, please keep yourself on mute. I think trainer is encountering internet connectivity issue. Yes, she has joined us.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know. Suddenly it got
No, even now.
Traditional versus conscious teaching.
This is the first time happening with our webinars. Let me talk to the trainer and get back to you.
Can you hear me?
हिमांशु जी, आप मैं म्यूट कर रही हूँ आपको एंड आप आपको अनम्यूट कर रहे हैं बार बार. मिस्टर हिमांशु कुमार, do you have anything to talk? Miss Lakshmi, are you in? Yes, she is. Her audio is getting connected. Yes, Lakshmi. Lakshmi, shall we proceed without
Can you
sharing the PPT? Let us try in that way. I have
Sure, sure.
experience that I have seen in some webinars that when trainers stop sharing PPT, everything goes very well. Or keep it on
Okay.
half screen. Keep it on half screen.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, no problem. So that's fine. Anything is fine. Now it's okay, ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes.
Good. Okay, sorry, very sorry, because I used to take classes sitting here and things, but today it didn't work out. I'm sorry.
Fine, Lakshmi, few
It's,
things are not in our hands. Same is with internet.
yeah, yeah, I understand. Okay, so I was talking about a very important concept, which is conscious parenting and teaching, or traditional parenting and teaching. So it is a very booming topic. I would like to connect it with NLP. So what a traditional parent or a teacher does is, in terms of student or even their own children, what they does is they correct and control. Okay, so they intend to concentrate. So if you do this today and you're weak like this, if you're like not obedient like this, or if you're not in good in time management, it will start reflecting in future. That's how we raise our own children and student. That's called traditional parenting. We do correction and control. Don't do this, don't do that, and you will suffer in the future. Don't be like this, so you'll be bright in the future. That's how we actually been grown up, and we do the same thing to our student and our own children as well. So what does conscious teaching and training, teaching and parenting is all about is, we have to connect with them before controlling them. Okay, there is no concept called controlling, because nowadays the generation will not listen when you're controlling them. All they need is a connection to make them listen, to have a quality time, to give them all energy. So they need some connection if you really want to get things done from them. That connection matters the most. Okay, so what conscious parenting talks about is rise ourselves first. We have to make ourselves ready to raise a child or a student. Okay, then accept kid as such. No matter it is your student or it's your own kid, accept kid as such. If they are good, yes. If they are bad, accept, and then connect, and don't judge them. Okay, they actually, traditional parenting, we label them. So this is a good kid. Okay, she attends the class very well, and she takes less leave, or she's very naughty. So we label them. Okay, for like 1 or 2 in 1 or 2 weeks, we label a child in terms of school education. But don't do that. Okay, all you need is accept them. If they're naughty, yes, that's okay, that there they are. And if you're very attentive, embrace them. Okay, fine. If they are listening today, if they're not listening tomorrow, that's okay, that's their mindset. Okay, so accept the child as they are. Don't try to control or correct them. Okay, so then how will they grow? I'll tell you how you can make them grow. Okay, don't worry. So what Lakshmi is telling, you should not correct them or control them. It's okay, we have to accept the kid as such, but there are ways they can themselves correct them. So that's the way we have to find out, make them realize what is good or bad for them, not to like control or teach them things. Okay, so the next is the important topic. We are getting into the track, which is what is neuro linguistic programming. Okay, so I don't know how many of you are aware of NLP and the topics, but NLP has evolved me so much in life, in terms of personal as well as in terms of professional life. So I can see a big transformation in myself before NLP and after NLP. Even every human I meet in everyday basis, I started seeing them in a different way after my NLP. Trust me, NLP is such a beautiful course where you can implement everywhere in your life. Not only this is for teacher, or this is for principal, or even if you're a parent, or even if you're into a school education, college education, even if you're another professional counselor, anybody, even a marketing guy, even an entrepreneur, anybody can do NLP. NLP is such a beautiful thing where you can understand about yourself and as well as others. Okay, just accepting as such people. So I started doing one thing when I did after completing my NLP. You know what? I started seeing people from their shoes, a beautiful word called empathy. Okay, I learned the empathy after I completed my NLP. That empathy keeps me growing in life. You will really understand why empathy is important when you do an NLP. Okay, even you can feel empathy towards your student, you can feel empathy towards your own son or a daughter, even you can feel empathy to your family member or the colleagues you work with, your co-teacher, anybody it can be. Okay, so I have a surprising thing. People think NLP is a skill or it is something you have to sit and prepare like research, and you have to do all sort of time and energy. Nothing like that. NLP is something learned. Who has learned NLP, learnable, who's learning NLP now. So NLP is something which is learned and learnable. Okay, so I want to segregate NLP, neuro linguistic programming. Okay, that's called NLP. It's neuro linguistic programming. You know what is neuro means? That's nervous system process or experience via sense. I'll give you a very good example. I'm a person who never does online shopping. You know why? Because whatever I buy, even if I buy a sugar packet, I just want to touch and feel and buy a sugar packet. Okay, even if I want to buy a dress, I want to touch, feel, wear, or I have to feel that. I'm a person who learns things by touching and feeling. Okay, so I'm a kinesthetic person. I'll tell you what are all this while we go through this topic. But neuro is something how we learn and experience something in our neuro system. So it's called neuro. And linguistic is how we communicate the experience thing is called linguistic. Linguistic is all about language. So we learn something through neuro, we keep things in neuro. We communicate. It's linguistic, and programming is how we communicate to ourselves and to others. Called programming. It differs linguistic programming. The things we observe, we learn, we experience and learn. That's neuro. Picture, sound, feeling, taste, smell, self-talk. We give. That's called.
Lakshmi, you're on mute. Yes.
So you can write it. Ma'am, can I go ahead? Can I go ahead, ma'am?
Yes, Lakshmi, yes, please.
Okay, great. So neuro is something nervous system process our own experience via senses. Linguistic is something communication system through which our experience are given to us. Pictures, sounds, feelings, and things like that. Programming is how we communicate things to ourselves and to others. It's called NLP. So the next one is I would like to give you the literal theory meaning of NLP because you will understand it better. So neuro is something to do with brain. It's as simple as that. Linguistic is something to do with language, how we process information through language, our five senses. Okay, our instinct, intuition, everything. How we process information inside ourselves. That's called linguistic. And programming is NLP won't program anybody. Okay, NLP is not going to program anybody or change anybody. That's the main line of it. It gives us a tool to replace our negative behavior with something that's more in line with who you are. Okay, so we will have our own experience, we will have our own thought patterns, we will have our own ideology, but Programming is what? To go touch them and change them by ourselves. Okay, for example, being a girl, I had a myth that if I'll be very much comfortable only if I work with a female manager. Okay, I'm open. When I was like few years back when I started working, I really had that idea because I was grown up with the girls, and I don't have a male so much of like brothers in my family. And then I did my schooling in a girls school, and I did my college in a girls. So therein I started having an experience, so that got feeded in my brain, and how I programmed myself is, so I'll be comfortable only if I work with a female manager. So that's how every child process the information. They have their own experience, they have their own thought process. Okay, if a ma'am is quiet, if a teacher is quiet, she's angry on me. If she's not talking or if she's not smiling, she's angry on me. She's into something, I did something mischievous. That's how a child imagines. Okay, they don't know actually what we are going through. So that's how the experience speaks for them. Okay, so NLP explains the connection between your brain and your behavioral pattern. It is as simple as that. Okay, NLP is something that connects your brain and what is your behavioral pattern through various experience. It's as simple as that. Okay, I would like to quote three interesting examples that happened in my life. So when I started becoming a trainer, I was so enthusiastic. I want every student of mine to listen to me. If one student did not listen in my class, the whole night I will not sleep. Whether anything wrong with my training, did I deliver the right content, or what's wrong, why that student did not listen me, why this student did not listen me. I got so stressed because of that, because I have no idea how a student mentality is when I started my training. There would be many people who so much experienced, and you know student pulse. But when I started, I was with zero knowledge. I just want to teach them and train students as best as possible. So even one student did not listen, I'll be so upset. There was a student when I when during my day one training, the student was so attentive, and he gave all the answers to me, and he was very much comfortable with me, and it all went well. He went and sat at the back, the last bench. Then I started getting uh, curious and anxious. Why did he go back? It is anything wrong with my teaching? So then I realized something. It's okay if he want to listen, he will sit at the back and listen. It's not where he's sitting. Okay, the student has no meaning to he went sat at the back. He just told me, ma'am, because when I sit in the second row, I'm not able to get the full view of you. So I went and sat at the back so that I can watch the whole class and listen the complete view. I was like, okay, see what I thought, that was completely wrong. The student mentality was something else. So just like our back benches and first benches, because that's how our thought process is. If someone sit in the front, they'll listen. If someone sit at the back, they'll not listen. Middle benches are nothing. So this is how we process things, right? So but then even I had the same myth because of that. But after doing NLP, I got to realize, I stop, I pause, I understand the students, I embrace their emotions. Why did he go back? I try to find out from himself or herself. Then I'll take things in such a way. I'll not be judgmental at all. I'll not come to a conclusion in the beginning itself. That's how NLP teaches. So NLP teaches to stop judging. NLP teaches to stop labeling people. NLP help us to stand in their shoes, anchor them, and understand them. Okay, so one more example. Um, one more beautiful example. Okay, so I called a girl. She's from. It was a CSR project. It was a social corporate responsibility project. It is a very rural and a small village, and I went and took class with them. They're underprivileged student. So when I called a girl in front to talk in the class, she fainted. The I really got scared. I really got terrified when she fainted. Okay, so I thought because of her, because of the stage fear she got fainted, But that's not true. Nobody calls her in front. She was not able to handle the emotions when someone gave her attention. So I was totally wrong because she had a stage fear. No, that's not the thing she had. She faced some happiness, and when I called, she was no words. She had no words to talk. So then she was happy, and she was just in that mood. But I thought she fainted because of stage fear. See, these are the few things I started observing myself because I started judging students. Okay, this is going to be like this. This is going to be like this. I was not able to think out of box. I was not good. I had good presentation. I had good teaching skills. I had good content delivery. But something was consistently long because I was not able to have a disclaimer here. You're not going to change or reprogram anything in NLP. Okay, definitely you're not going to change or reprogram anything in NLP. That's what the disclaimer I have to give you, because people think if you do NLP you can change everything in life. That's not possible. Okay, if you do NLP you embrace yourself. Okay, it's not you're going to change anything in life or change anybody's life. Okay, some beautiful concept I learned is called presupposition. Okay, it's called presupposition. Tell you an incident. Okay, a student, two options. Okay, first take quiz or finish the lab. I'm not telling I'm going to teach you first next quiz. I'm giving open decision to students. Okay, I have one quiz with me and I have one lesson with me. So which one you want me to do first? Okay, obviously what will the children tell us? So directly they will tell us, okay, I want the quiz first, then I want the lesson, right? So we succeeded something. We succeeded in taking class, and we finishing the lesson. We succeeded in giving them their favorite quiz. So we have to give suggest impose, or we should not induce you should do this how you should do that. Okay, of course we'll have a lot of management things, and we'll have our own work pressure to complete syllabus, and we should do this, we should do that. But I feel nowadays teacher is doing fabulous job in terms of COVID. After COVID there is so much teacher who is ready to take online classes, who is spending whole lot of time to learning new technology to in terms to connect students. So every teacher is so moldable according to the students. So that's the only reason I'm giving lot of effort in terms of NLP into education, because every teacher is ready to do anything for their student, right? So that's how we teacher are. So if we induce something in terms of decision, to let students decide whatever they want to do, definitely there will be a change. So when I started observing my nephew, uh, he wants some attention in the family. Then I started giving him, you decide this. Okay, what time will you go bed? So we should not tell them 9 o'clock you should go to bed. What I started asking is, what time you're ready to go to bed? Okay, 9 o'clock. Are you sure? Or you need 9:30? So then he started realizing, okay, I'll go 9 o'clock to bed. See, the question we pose is very important. We should make them to decide something. Okay, students, you have to submit your assignment by coming Monday. No, don't do that. Can you all submit your assignment by coming Monday, or you need 1 or 2 more days time? So it's that we trust our students. See, there will be a mischievous students like 4 or 5 in the class. I totally understand. But just think about the other 30 people in the class. Okay, ma'am is asking us something, ma'am is giving us some responsibility, and we should do that. So give them a kind of decision making power, give them the choice. Don't be instructional. Okay, that's what a concept called in NLP presupposition. You can just Google and see. That's such a beautiful concept called presupposition. Okay, I'm going to talk about 3 things in NLP today. One is thinking kid or children think. This is common for all age group. Even this is common for us. Even this is common for elders. You can implement and see to anybody. Okay. Then second is clean questions. Okay. The third is real communication. I'm going to talk about 3 things in NLP today apart from this presupposition. Thinking pattern, clean questions, the real communication. Okay, sorry if I'm not sharing the screen. You will get this PPT to see connection. I'm not able to share the view. So first thing pattern, usually I do it with a exercise. So can anybody volunteer to do the exercise with me? So it will be very nice. Any sir or ma'am, anybody want to volunteer?
Yeah, we have active participants, Lakshmi. Almost 30% of the participants are associated with me from the past 2 months. You can
yeah, ma'am, please.
We can request
okay.
Dilip, we can request Meena, we can request Vasant Rao.
And I want them to come. Oh, great, ma'am. Yeah, I want them to switch on the video so that everybody can see them.
Yes, yes.
It's a quick video to make them understand the thinking pattern. Anybody? You can unmute. Okay, somebody call MSDJ is ready, ma'am.
He's Mr.
Yeah, Dilip. Yeah, Dilip. Yeah. Yes.
Dilip is working as a principal for one of the corporate schools, Lakshmi.
So can you mute?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Please. Yes, am I audible, ma'am?
Thank you. Look at sir. Okay, while he's talking, I want you to come close to the screen and show your face, especially your eyes and nose part. Can you do that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, the whole face clear. Everybody, I want everyone to look at sir's eyes and nose thing. Okay, sir, I'm gonna ask you a few spelling. Okay, it's okay if it is wrong, that's fine. Just whatever you feel like, tell me the spelling. Okay, can you spell the word encyclopedia?
Sure, ma'am. ENCYCLOPEDIA. I hope I am right.
Okay. Okay, great. So Australia.
Sure. AUSTRALIA. That's Australia.
Okay, can you?
Ma'am, pardon? Please.
Hippopotamus, the animal, hippopotamus.
Okay. HIPPOPOTAMUS. Hippopotamus.
Okay. So can anybody? Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was great that you volunteer. Thank you so much. So can anybody mention in the chat, or can anybody unmute and tell me how did sir's eye position was? So whenever he spelled the word encyclopedia, what happened to his eyes? And whenever he spelled Australia, what happened to his eyes? And what happened when he spelled hippopotamus? Can anybody ping me or just unmute and tell me what happened to his eyes?
He was very confident while,
yes sir, please,
while spelling Australia, but confidence level was little less while spelling the other two words. Was that the line of thought process?
Okay. So did he close his eyes? Did he look at the left side? Did he look at the right side? Did he look down? What did he do?
I think for other two words, he was trying to look little this side, that side, but while saying Australia, he was able to look at straight away.
Okay. To my observation, that's great, sir. That's great. That's great attention, like the whatever you observed. So to my whatever I saw is for encyclopedia, immediately he closed his eyes. Okay, that was the first thing he did. He closed his eyes for a second and opened it. Okay, you know what did sir do in that moment? Sir, just tell me whether it is right or wrong. Did you imagine the spelling, sir? Did you just
Yes.
visualize the spelling? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
visualized
what
the word.
NLP is going to teach you. Yes, that's what NLP is going to teach you. Okay, you can easily understand the thinking pattern of your student or a kid that you're dealing with. Okay, that is called thinking pattern and learning pattern. If you really understand how they think or how they learn, you can easily deliver any kind of topic to them. Okay, so sir visualized the hippopotamus spelling. Then you know what he did? He was straight looking at for Australia. He didn't close. As Sir told, he was very confident looking straight. Even that means close. He visualized whole AUSTRLA. He visualized. Number 3, what was the spelling? Hippopotamus. You know what? He looked at this side, right side and left side. You know what does it mean? He just wrote the spelling. Yes.
Ma'am, please once again, ma'am. I didn't get you. Please.
No, did you visualize writing the spelling hippopotamus?
First, I visualized the animal first. Then I went for the spelling.
Okay, so basically MSDJ sir is a visual person. He wants everything to be visualized. Okay, if a WhatsApp video or audio comes, you know what MSD sir plays first? A video. Am I right, sir? If you receive simultaneously an audio message and a video message, what will you play the first, sir?
Definitely a video message, because that will deliver more.
Yes, because he's a visual person. You know what will I do? I will on the audio message first, because more I'm a listener. I'm an auditory person. So we have 3 concepts. One is visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Okay, visual
Like
is something.
generally we call it as VAC, visual, auditory, kinesthetic. VAC in
Yes.
school education.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you for
that's the
connecting NLP with science of learning.
Yes, ma'am. So actually, it's quick thing. You can understand the whole set of student in the class. If you enter the class for the first day, and if you quickly throw this activity, and you can easily identify the next 1 year how you should plan your curriculum in that particular class, how you should plan your subject in that particular class. More of a lecture or more of a visual or more of activity. That's how I decide my training session. So that's the reason I have all the 3 in this online class. I prepared PPT, I was ready to talk, and I'm having activities as well. So I'm connecting with 3 because I don't know session. I will definitely have this activity and identify how my audience want me to deliver the session, what their thinking and learning pattern is. Visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. That's how one who closes eyes or looking straight is a visual person. Okay, and one who looks right and left to the ears like this, right and left, they are auditory person. They listen and get things done. They listen and learn things. Okay, and whose kinesthetic will look down. Some if people ask, they look down. Hippopotamus is HY. So this the person who looks down immediately, or kinesthetic person. Kinesthetic is something we want to touch, feel, and who concentrate on inner dialogues. I'm a kinesthetic person. You know what will I do? Okay, Lakshmi, tell a you yes T. I listen to myself. So that's a kinesthetic person does. A visual person is like looking straight, visualize the spelling of Australia and deliver. And an auditory person is they listen to their own thing. Maybe maybe a spelling they have already heard somewhere. Okay, Australia, I hear when I was watching cricket match, I heard a spelling Australia AUSTRLA. So that's how they connect to a voice. So these are the 3 things that we do in NLP in terms of learning and thinking style: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Okay, second thing is clean questions. Let me tell you why asking questions are very important. Okay, asking questions are very important because they give birth to new outlook of anything you do. Okay, they give birth to new outlook of anything you do. Okay, it helps you to understand the other person better. Okay, it helps you to know yourself better if you ask questions. Okay, it will guide you without being instructional. I did my NLP with a mentor called Ramesh Prasad. You know, the whole lot of 6 days and 10 days, he never taught us anything. Okay, he kept asking thousands of questions and we started searching for answers from ourselves. Okay, throughout the session, if you see, I never taught you anything. I kept asking you questions. Are we doing this? Are we doing that? So clean questions, it's called clean questions in NLP. Questions are very important in terms of understanding yourself and others better. We will not come to any conclusion. Okay, so if a child didn't do homework, you can ask 3 to 4 questions and you can really understand why he or she didn't do homework. Okay, so clean questions are very much important to understand your student or see the importance of questioning from today itself. Start asking more questions in your life and family. Okay, you will get to know என்னடா கேள்வி கேட்டுட்டே இருக்காங்க. So that's how we talk in Tamil. Keep asking questions. You will learn more things in terms of personal life and professional life. And last one, I have something, the meaning of real communication. Okay,
What did
I
you
have
just
some
say in Tamil, Lakshmi? What did you just say in Tamil? It was so fast that even I could not understand.
என்னடா கேள்வி கேட்டுட்டே இருக்காங்களே அப்படின்னா, why this girl or guys kept on asking questions. You should be put into such a name. So keep asking questions. It will definitely make you an intellectual person. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So the final one is, what I'm going to convey with this NLP is the meaning of real communication. So I'm going to post a percentage. Many of you would be aware, or if not, okay, 38, 7 and 58, 7, 55. Okay, I have 3 options and I want you to match. Okay, one is word, one is body language, one is voice. Okay, I want to match. For a perfect communication, how much percentage is required? 38 is how much, 7 is how much, 55 is how much. For body language, word, and the voice, tone, pitch you are using to deliver something. Can you tell me? Anybody can ping me here. So I'll give you the options as well. Tone, I really want you to match this. That's it. Match the following. Tone, body language. Tone is equal to your voice. Okay. Body language, and final one is words that you speak. Okay, can you match? Anybody can unmute and answer. Just reply me with this. Many people will be aware, but let me tell you the importance of this after you answer.
Class B interactive.
I'll guess words.
Words, tell sir how much percentage in a communication. Okay, in a communication, word is how much percentage important?
Words importance would be 38.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. Words important would be 38. Okay. What about body language, sir?
Body language should be 55% as per me.
Okay. Good, sir. So your tone would be for 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Fine. So anybody else have difference of opinion on this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, I feel like all three has equal importance, so I'll give 33% for each.
Oh, okay. Word 70. Okay. 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 So word 70. Sir has answered some. Rahman sir has answered words 70. Okay. And Subhash sir has answered words 38, body language 55, and tone would be 7. MSD sir told, so everything 30, 30, 30. So 33, 33, 33. Okay, I have something very.
Zoom.
I think voice modulation should be given high percentage.
You know what? The voice modulation should be okay. Ma'am's opinion is voice modulation, your tone, the pitch.
Hello, ma'am.
This yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am.
I think body language should be 50%. Can you hear me?
Yes, 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 we are.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
My opinion is body
Chat
language.
box.
Yeah, I can hear you, ma'am. Yes, please.
I request the
50% should be.
I request the participants to use the chat box.
Hello.
Okay.
So that quickly you can reach us.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
Dakar, sir.
So I feel tone should be 58%.
Okay, tone should be 58%. Okay, fine,
the
sir.
quality of your voice speaks whether you're telling the truth or not.
Oh, okay. Right, sir. Okay,
I mean, body
fine.
language is important. I know words are important, but it's the tone that to me, somebody's tone tells me whether he's speaking from his heart or not.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Sudhakar, sir. Thank you so much. Anybody else?
Hello. Hello,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Mr.
yes, sir.
Himanshu, yes.
Yes, sir. Tell me,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, your 60% body language and communication skill was very nice. Hello.
Okay.
He says voice modulation is 50%.
Okay. Voice modulation is 50%. Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, can I surprise you all? Are you ready for the surprise? Yes. Are you ready for the surprise, everyone who has
Yes.
answered and who's having thousands of answers in mind? Okay. Ma'am, let me try sharing the screen for a moment, okay? So that everybody can feel the surprise. Quickly. Surprise is there for you.
Wow.
Okay? It's 50% of body language, 38% of tone, and 7% of word. What?
Wait, ready?
Okay. Okay, predominantly kids in India would. I'm here.
Yes,
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 ma'am.
Now
Yes,
we
ma'am.
are able.
Predominantly kids in India love to have a class or a teaching to be delivered in a visual way. Okay, so visual is connected to more of body language. Okay, so a way a teacher stand, a way a teacher uses the hands, the way a teacher uses the facial expression. There are so many students who came and complained me, ma'am, my teacher never smiles at me, ma'am. That's the saddest thing you can do to a student. Okay, you never smile. You know why? Because if you smile, then their discipline may go. There are teachers who tell that. There are so many teachers, ma'am, if you laugh, if you smile, that's all, ma'am. Whole discipline of the class gone. What's wrong? Why do you misconcept? Take it to a misconception, right? Please don't do that. Okay, most of the majority of the student learn from visual. It is not that the presentation that you post or a video that you play. You yourself are a teaching model. Okay, visual is what matters the most to predominant of the Indian kids. We can take an example what today Jay sir did. He himself is a visually highly visualized person. He immediately visualized the spelling. Okay, so just imagine the students that you are handling. Predominantly, they are into visual based. Second one is auditory. So that the two things. Number one, full thing, and the third one comes your word, whatever you're delivering. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is NLP brings you the real communication out of you. Okay, your body language. We can master in body language in terms of NLP. We can identify a student body language from NLP. Okay, I just identified Jay sir, he's a visual person. In just 2 minutes, I just identified with his body language. Eye expression comes under body language. Everyone agrees, right? Eye expression comes under body language. This NLP will teach you how your student communicate through their body. Okay, communicate. If you're not sitting straight, you're not listening to the class. I'm asking you one thing. If a student sits straight, do you think they're listening? No, right? If you're sitting straight, you're listening. No, that's not a point. It's something else. Have you seen your student toe? Your student toe has to be straight. If they're like this, if they're sitting, if imagine this is straight but still their toes are straight, they're listening to you. That's the power of body language. What we will think is, if a student is not sitting straight, they're not listening. No, look at the toe of your student. That NLP teaches you to understand the student's body language, understand how a student communicate to you in terms of visual things, and they'll make you understand more. Okay, so I have one last thing, which is I have one last thing. What's the outcome after you learn NLP? So ma'am has planned some 6 days course on this. Ma'am, if I'm not wrong, yes?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am? Yes. Okay, ma'am has planned some 6 days course. We have come up with beautiful module where what will happen if you do that module? What will happen when you experience the module? I won't tell when you learn the module. What will happen when you experience the module is identify students' natural learning style, how they naturally learn, develop your flexibility. Okay, even no matter what, you have 15 years of experience, 25 years of experience, 35 years of experience, sir, ma'am, but it will inculcate more of flexibility in you. Okay, you will feel refreshed, you will feel like a new teacher getting into a field now. Okay, that's kind of energy you will get. And of the learners, who is the learners here? The children. You will understand the best state of a mind. Okay, overcome blocks in connecting students. That's how I connected. I overcome the block connecting students. Okay, my connection is very important with the students, so that's how I always talk. So overcome block is important. So if you all remember the initial PPT that I showed you, if you all remember, open to questions, who make their dream come true, a positive vibe spreader, a best listener, who brings out creativity in them, who not only teach but understand and embrace their emotion. All these qualities you can develop within you. Okay, we will cheers parent, we will help. So NLP will make you understand the behavioral pattern of a student. Today, that's how I found few things from Jay sir, or it will make you understand the student's mindset and deliver the class accordingly. And
you, Lakshmi. We have some questions in the chat box.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Shall I read them out?
Yes, ma'am, please, ma'am, please, ma'am.
Okay, I agree to visual important, but you can't with without words and subjects. Maybe Mr. Ahmed has meant here that he agree that visual importance is more, but
Okay.
he say words and subjects should be given a more percentage, I mean more priority.
Okay. So for your kind information, the pie chart that I showed is universally proven.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is not the pie chart I
yeah, Miss
this
Lakshmi.
is something, sir, ma'am.
Actually, you are showing your hands and body language, but the words which are you using are most important. Whether you raise your hand, you flush up your hand, you show something, but your words are most important to deliver the thing.
Okay,
You are
sir, I definitely
concentrating.
understand, sir.
Please,
Definitely understand.
listen me first. We are listening to you, no? Unless until the words are perfect and very audible to the student, unless until they can't understand. Whether you throw your hand, you wave in the air, whatever you do, that is totally a different thing. Unless until the words are powerful and understandable to the students, they can't
May
go
I
through.
answer here? May I answer here with my 16 years of experience with school education?
I have 23 years of experience. I'm the dean of a junior college, ma'am.
Great, great, sir. Sir, I have started my career from my young age, right? From my age of 16, I'm in the school education. I had a very close journey with the children who are into school education. Even I strongly feel that you said words must be powerful. I believe and I have experienced that words will only be powerful when we add voice modulation, body language, and facial expressions.
Everything, I agree with you. Everything is important, but I cannot restrict the words to 7%, which shows me a
Okay,
miserable outlook.
wonderful. Sir, let us take this as an assignment. Let us all see, all of us, we are working for the
Unless
betterment of
until
school
your words are powerful, you
Yes,
cannot deliver the speech.
yes. So
Unless
let's all
until you
take
don't
it.
have the word vocabulary,
Yes,
you
the one
cannot,
second. Allow
you
me to
cannot
complete.
get
So
into
let
the
us.
tone and pitch.
Meena has
I was
something to tell,
surprised to
ma'am.
hear that you are telling words are only 7% important.
But she is saying that it is a
I was
scientific
surprised to hear that words are only 7%.
Hello.
Sir, I'm not.
Sir,
Sir, I'm not.
It
Sir,
is not
no,
she
sir.
who is saying.
No, it is universal. It is universally been said. Communication consists of three components.
You have shown me a graph in which words
Yes,
are only 7% and body language is 55.
sir,
How
that's
is
not
that?
prepared by myself. That's
Without
universally
words,
pie
you
chart.
cannot deliver anything, like me, ma'am.
Hello,
Sir,
sir.
No, sir.
no, sir.
Hello.
एक मिनट मैडम क्या बोल रहे हैं इन्होंने ये पाई चार्ट नहीं बनाया है
Sir,
दिस इज मेड बाय सम एक्सपर्ट
sir, you can just go and Google that.
Ma'am, this is India and we are in India. So we have to convey.
I completely disagree with this, sir. Why should some Indian student not be compared with a student who is over?
Can't be, ma'am, because of
This
the
is the reason. This is the
atmosphere and
reason,
conditions.
sir. This
No.
is the reason why our educational system is still struggling for the development. This is the
I
reason
see
why
most of-
India is
one
under.
second.
Ahmed
One
sir,
second.
Ahmed sir, 1 second, Ahmed sir. We don't need to try to agree or disagree here. This is what is the system as per NLP. That's all. So you have different opinion. You are free to have different opinion. That's the fact. We
And
all
if
have
you-
different opinions on everything,
Wonderful,
right?
wonderful.
So
If
you
you are
Hari
in the
sir,
same
Hari
WhatsApp
sir,
group,
you can go ahead
actually,
with your opinion.
words, not my opinion, words are most important.
Fine, sir. Agreed. That's what I'm saying.
If you
You
are-
can go ahead
if
with
you
your
are-
thought
सर एक
process.
काम करेंगे
Hari sir, let
सर,
me
अहमद
talk
सर
to you.
एक काम करेंगे
No, don't
Let
try
us
to
all-
make that that thing is incorrect or incorrect. Let us go with our thought process. We
Sir,
have.
I personally believe one thing. There is nothing right or wrong in this world, sir. When you're dealing with the children or students, there is nothing right or wrong.
Meena,
There
you
is
can,
nothing
you can,
right
you can
or wrong.
unmute yourself. Meena, you can unmute yourself.
It's my
Sir,
personal
excuse
experience.
me. I'm one. Ahmed sir,
with my experience, what I want to say, madam is, she might be telling that this is a percentage, but but it is given accordingly worldwide, but not she has not decided. And one more thing, I can just give you an example, which I can show you by my body language. I can just say to my students this way. I can just show the action. Children definitely understand that we need to keep quiet. My teacher is asking me to keep quiet. Just only my body language is enough to keep them quiet in the class. There is no need of word at that time. I think this point is enough to show.
You made them afraid of that sign.
Yeah, this is just a sign. Yeah, this is just my body language which I have used to make my children quiet in the class.
Sir, okay, let's use this. What about this? What's this?
I agree.
Yeah, super. Thumbs up. That's it. I agree with Ahmed sir. Okay.
Good. All the best. It can be given. Sir, one word is given with multiple meanings.
Meena, one second. Let us not step into controversies. If anyone
really... I would like to ask Lakshmi ma'am something. If everyone stop fighting with each other, I would like to add one more thing.
It's a debate, and debates are encouraged.
Let me introduce myself. I am from Madhya Pradesh. I am having college education, school education, as well as training education. Very sorry to say I joined this discussion after 1 hour. I listen all of you, which is very great. Compared to your age, it is my privilege to listen all these things. One thing I like to ask each and everyone who is attending this session, how we can develop NLP of our student.
So that is what we were discussing throughout the session, sir. We are going to organize few more sessions.
And can we differentiate NLP from the soft skills? Or is it a part of soft skills?
No, it's not a part of soft skills, sir. I definitely tell soft skill or something which is very wide, which can be used in personal and professional life. Soft skill is something, it has different categories to learn. But NLP is something you process your whole neuro system and you understand the whole behavioral pattern. And a soft skill, it is a skill. NLP it is not a skill. You understand the behavioral pattern.
Communication skill.
Yes.
Part of communication skill. There are many soft skills apart from communication skill. NLP is with the brain.
It deals with brain, the behavior pattern, how you think. Soft skill do not explain how you think, but NLP helps you to understand how a student or how you yourself think and experience things. That's how you can identify NLP. NLP is something related to completely your neuro system, thinking pattern, behavior pattern, experience, your senses.
Actually, I will take a minute. I will take a minute to conclude the previous call. Yes, Sudhakar, 1 second, Sudhakar sir. So if anybody disagree with the pie chart, what our trainer of the day has shown, you're all welcome to do some research work. We are all here for the development of school education and college education. We are here for the development of the community, society, and the nation. And we, Mapta Outsourcing Consultancy Services, are committed for it. We are, we are open to take your suggestions. If anybody have different in opinion with the pie chart or the percentages shown, you can very well do some research work and share with us. That will be put in the platform for the learning.
Okay.
Correct? Yes, so I totally understand, like inputs are most welcomed and we have to think about it. It's not, there is nothing right or wrong in this world. So yes, all the opinions are right, but sir's perspective is...
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, this pie chart and all this distribution we are talking about, is this applicable? Is this in the context of is this in the context of students or for general audience?
Everyone. For students,
okay,
for teachers.
I feel that when we are talking to students, what Ahmed sir was saying is pretty acceptable, because the content, the words, which means the content is very, very important. Apart from the body language, the contents, what you speak, if you have stuff in your words, people are going to listen to you, especially students.
100%, sir.
And general audience, I feel, my personal experience, I feel body language can be faked. and words can be faked. But my personal experience is I look for the tone in his voice. I mean, if the tone is correct, we know that he's speaking the right thing or not. But I agree with Ahmed sir. Words, content, the stuff you're made up, the stuff that is coming out of your mouth is very, very important when you're speaking to students.
Okay, fine, sir. That's
Actually,
most welcome.
if you put off your picture also, your words and modulation impacts every brain, sir. I 100% agree with you, whatever you say.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks for your comment. So this is
Yeah,
something
we can all have our inputs, because these charts might have been prepared by people in foreign countries, which might be having varying audiences and varying type of personalities and different conditions there. And we can always disagree, and we can actually adapt them to our own conditions here.
Yes, Stephen Raj, sir. Yes, sir, please. Sir, it's not matter of agreeing and disagreeing. We will have to do some research work and share with our community. All these webinars are free webinars. Only the certified courses are paid courses. Webinars are free webinars. But it is our responsibility to, when we are disagreeing or agreeing with something, we will have to share the authenticity of the argument or conversation. Sir Stephen Raj, sir, please. You have some point to talk. Sir, unmute yourself, sir. Unmute yourself, sir. Lakshmi, one second, Lakshmi.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, your introduction, please, before you.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Stephen. I worked in Bhutan for 20 years. I was in the university, and I'm basically from Pondicherry. I'm here in Pondicherry now, and I'm doing this training and placement. Basically, I'm into this communicative skills, because students take it at the school level or at the college level. They cannot communicate in English. Even English graduates, they are not able to communicate. Now, okay, so I'm doing this, and then this pie chart thing, ma'am, I have used it, and then it's something, what I call it, a beaten track kind of a thing that I have gone through, and I've been telling this, but this is a universal truth. And for those students who cannot understand what is being said, for them, the body language part of the story is very, very important. That's the thing. Now, it's of course, like sir was saying, we need not agree to that. But this is something base with which we have to go ahead. There is no argument on that. It is there. It has been well researched, and it's being used and all that thing. Of course, sir was saying, until unless you open your mouth and say anything, how is it that people are going to understand? Now, people are going to understand what is being said only when they have a better language skills and kind of a thing. The body language comes first. Just because of that only, it is there that the body language is more prominent than the words, if I may wish to say, ma'am. Sir.
Thank you, sir. So we'll close the arguments and conclusions here, because we will have to go ahead with the actual concept. So thank you for sharing your ideas, and I'm really happy that a lot of conversation happened. End of the session.
Yeah, that's great.
Interactions and conversations only keep the sessions live, more live.
Yeah, it brings a lot of ideas, and yeah, I totally agree with you, ma'am. So what I'm trying to convey with this NLP is how NLP has helped me is I myself grow. Yes, ma'am.
We were continuing with the
questions. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
May I continue? There is a private message to me from Mr. GK. How to implement NLP in communicating in the best way. So I think he's going to know more about when he joined the course, week-long course.
Yes. That's why I brought in communication as a topic today, because NLP will help you to understand the communication better of a student communication, the way you communicate with others. So linguistic is all about language and communication. So that part I really want to touch. So I brought small gist today, and it just fired up. So we have a lot more to explore when we have sessions. Yeah.
Please don't
Yes,
take
ma'am.
us wrong. It's not fired up. We are interacting.
Yeah, that's what a good heated up conversation. It's good to have. Yeah.
The next one, Anju Das has written to everyone. Beautiful session. Would like to know more. Thank you. Thank you, Anju ma'am. Great session. Hari Subhash Raghav sir. I'm having experience of school, college, and training work. Most words must have impact. We have to choose words carefully. Yes, agreed. I request all friends not to try agree, disagree on this percentage. Yes. Mute all hosts. We are here to discuss and learn. Ayan ji, हम ऐसा कभी नहीं करते. We don't even try to mute the participants. We want more discussions to happen, developments to happen, and have conclusions. This is where Mamata Outsourcing Consultancy Services is different to other webinars and sessions. We give top priority for discussions. Only when we discuss, we will understand, and we will understand the value of our point. We'll understand the value of the point given by the trainer.
Ma'am, can I talk 1 minute?
Yes, please.
So what I try to convey in terms of body language, that percentage is, what if your student is not opening their mouth, okay, even your own children, or in a particular situation, what if they're not opening their mouth or not conveying anything through word or voice? Okay, how do you understand their emotions, what they're really going through, and what they're thinking is all about? How do you actually feel in a classroom? That's where the body language comes in. So I'm not talking about in a teacher's perspective, again, how you deliver class or
Even
how
the
you
teacher's
deliver content.
perspective. Yes, even in the teacher's perspective, Lakshmi, if you see, when I ask the teachers, I'm a teacher trainer. When I train teachers from state board CBSE to Cambridge. I'm a accredited Cambridge trainer. And I have very recently completed my 10 weeks of training directly from Cambridge. So what I have learned when I was undergoing a lot of training sessions, and when I attend a lot of webinars, and even my personal experience when I teach in the classroom, 3 things are very valid. I call them VBF. I request all the teachers in my training sessions to add VBF in their lesson plan: voice modulation, body language, facial expressions. This, really make the class very beautiful. So it's not
So that is undoubtedly you teacher are very well versed in whatever you're teaching in terms of your knowledge and delivering content. So there is no doubt about it. My perspective is, I'm here to tell you people how to understand your students better. So in terms of that, if your student is not opening your mouth, if one is not active in class or one is very shy or something, you really want to make them come out and make them grow. So that's the responsibility of a teacher. There comes the importance of a body language to understand the student language.
Yes.
So that's what I was trying to convey. It's not the content we deliver. That's highly important. Words are important, but the perspective of student I'm talking about, the one who is not open, an introvert, or who's undergoing some trauma. It can be anything. Even I'm a psychologist. There are many teachers who comes and talks to me why she's why even students are diagnosed with depression at the age of 12 and 13. Okay, you should really understand the body language, what they're trying to communicate to us. Are they looking straight to our eyes, or are they lying to us, or it is really happening inside them? The body language reveals everything. Okay, it's not the word. They may not utter even a single word how they are going through in their life, but there are a lot of things may happen inside them. They may feel down, inferior. All that will show in their body language, so you can understand them better and make them come out of it. That's the only reason I posted this. NLP, still I strongly believe, and I agree all of your comments, but NLP is something will help you to understand student communication even if they didn't open their mouth. That's the reason I posted this, ma'am. But throughout the session, if upcoming session, whomever is joining, it will be a very interesting thing to understand a human. I have cherished that. So I want every one of you to cherish to understand your student. So yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Next, Ravindra Bharati Global School, Hormavu, maybe from Bangalore. she or he has written, school field is different to college field. In school, body language is so important. Okay. Then next.
Any questions, ma'am? So someone has told how to have more sessions and they want recording as well. Definitely I'll share the PPT recording part. I will share it with ma'am and ma'am will do that. Anything else, ma'am?
1 second, Lakshmi, I'm trying to get them.
Sure, ma'am.
Please provide recording. Okay, that we will do definitely.
Ma'am, I have one more question. This is Ayan from Madhya Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
I have a question to Lakshmi ma'am.
Okay, Ahmed has written most participants are from South. No, it's not like that, sir. We have participants across the country. Mr. Ahmed, it is not that only South Indian participants are here. We had a participant from US also. I'm not sure. Still, he is connected with us here. We have people from UK.
Myself is from Hyderabad, ma'am. I see the names. Maximum participants are from South India, like Telangana, Andhra, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu.
We have Miss Anju Das.
Very few are from North India.
No, I am from Hyderabad and I operate Pan India from Hyderabad. We have Himanshu. We have
This is Ayan for Madhya Pradesh.
Many people left. Many people left.
Then I would like to ask Lakshmi ma'am one question regarding this NLP, if the host is allowed to ask.
Yes, please, sir.
I answered, your voice is breaking, not audible.
So there is a problem in Geo going on. So just one more question before I round up my session. Is NLP is directly linked with developing our
voice में clarity नहीं है, sir. I am.
So your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, can you hear me now? Yeah. My question is NLP directly link up with development of our emotional quotient or intelligent quotient?
Of course.
Can you explain how?
Okay. See, nowadays emotional intelligence is being spoken in a much level. So emotional intelligence is about two things. One is understanding your own emotions, and number two is understanding others' emotion. Okay. So NLP, where if you really understand the behavioral pattern of someone, or if you're ready to stand in their shoes and embrace their emotions, you can definitely understand the emotional quotient of others. You can work on better how to say, whom to say, what to say. Yes, it is definitely connected. It's more of connected. That's why I spoke about empathy part in the beginning, and I spoke about one more beautiful thing. I want everyone to Google and let's explore more once you register for the session, upcoming session. I have something called presupposition. I want you to Google that. Two things after the session I want you to Google: empathy and presupposition. The importance of empathy and presupposition. Okay, just Google and let me know. We'll explore more on that throughout the NLP session, upcoming session. Ma'am, any other questions, ma'am? Bhargavi, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, ma'am.
May I request Mr. Ahmed? He's not here. I think he left. Mr. Ahmed, are you here?
Yeah.
Sir, is that you who has written most participants are from South? Sir, yesterday we had participants from UK, UAE, Abu Dhabi, and still people are trying to get into the class.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, we have clients across the globe, sir. And we strongly believe in no discrimination. No South, no North. They're all one.
So I still remember ma'am telling me it is a Pan India webinar and you have to plan accordingly. Right, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, I want to speak. Can I?
Stephen, sir, yes, please.
Ma'am, very good. Pan India people, those who are in any part of the world, they have associated with things. So my one request is this, ma'am, this PowerPoint that was given and this recording and all. Now, if you want to refer back, of course, ma'am was saying about empathy and all that. That comes in life skills, I think. But I'm happy to know that it's coming in this also. But if we want to have a follow-up, hello.
Sure.
If we want to have a follow-up, these recordings, will it be available, ma'am, so that we can re-listen?
Yes. Are you there in the webinars group of mine, sir?
Yes, I'm there in the webinar. Through the webinar group only I came. I am there in that MOCS webinar.
Yes.
I'm there in that.
This
WhatsApp
recording
group.
and the PPT both will be shared with you in the group, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can I have your name and number? Of course, I'll get it.
Sir, I'm trying to share. Are you able to see this screen, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Sri Lekha Bhargavi.
Sri Kala, sir.
Okay. Sri Kala. Oh, Sri Kala. Okay.
I'm in the school education for the past 16 years, sir. I've started my career as a pre-primary teacher, and I could see myself as a coordinator, principal, in academic charge. And as an employee, my last employment was to take care of 16 K-12 schools of CBSE. And I take care of end-to-end operations of school education. And my consultancy, I started it before 4 years. We are into teacher training, academic audits, parenting coaching, marketing and branding. We are into buying and selling reasoning also.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I'll get back to you. I would like to have a call, and I will call ma'am also.
Yes, please.
Madam Lakshmi, very good. After this is the first Zoom meeting I'm having. I was just curious to know what exactly is happening in the Zoom. So I registered myself today and I downloaded the Zoom thing. And it was very good. Only the net was a big problem, I think.
Yeah, sir. Sorry about it. Yeah, sorry
it's okay.
about
It's okay. All in the game. All in the game, ma'am. Empathy.
Thank you. So much positivity. Vibe I can see. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else would like to talk?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Himanshu. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
I am not South. I am from Jharkhand, Devghar. A teacher from PS Gopalpur, founder of SDM Trust Devghar.
South ka kuch bhi nahi hai, sir. We are all Indians.
Yes.
End of the day, globally
we are not from different. Yes, we are Indian. Yes.
Boliye sir, kuch hai sir?
This session was very fine, and we are so impressive by this session. I would like to participate regularly in this program.
Thanks. Are you there in the WhatsApp?
And I would like to. Yes. I have sent the WhatsApp number in this chatting. 9199519114.
Okay, आप मेरा भी नंबर ले लीजिए, मुझे WhatsApp कर दीजिए. If you are not there in the WhatsApp webinar group, I will.
Okay.
You anybody can take.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
To talk.
No, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot of you, all of participants.
Thank you for joining us. So, shall I call it a day? You have anything to share? Sushil, Mr. Sushil. And sir, your name is written here as Gamanam, yes. Sir, may we have your introduction, sir? You look like a trainer, if I'm not wrong. Gamanam, yes. Sir, may I request you to introduce yourself to the team? Thank you, Meena. So, Meena, you have sent it privately. Sent it to everyone, no?
I was asking your permission to share, ma'am, actually.
Do it, do it.
Okay, ma'am, I'll be doing that. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Ravi Prasad, sir, you have anything to share? Tirupati Srinivas Rao Garu, thank you for your feedback and the Jesdas sir, thank you for joining us. We have missed you in 2 sessions. Jesdas sir is a school owner from Chennai.
I would be really humbled if I get to know the feedback. So
Definitely,
yeah, I'm
I
like
will
a
share.
growing kid. So yeah.
So humble. Thank you for joining us, Lakshmi. I am getting positive responses on my private messages, and people wanted to join the 1-week courses.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Can I say a few words for Lakshmi, ma'am?
Yes, sir. May I know who is
Yes,
speaking
sir.
here?
Please.
Your voice is excellent. Your modulations are very nice.
Sir, may I know who is speaking,
And
sir?
tone and pitch are
Ahmad
very.
sir.
Ahmad sir. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Even anybody put off your picture also, they can hear your voice very clearly and understand.
Sir, please,
You
sir,
have a
don't
very
do
good
that in
modulation.
my sessions, sir. Not in my sessions, please. If you don't like our sessions, we're fine with that. Okay. We should definitely respect. Maybe she's young to us, but we have to respect the trainer, Ahmad sir. Hope you understand.
Ma'am, you took it in a wrong way. I am praising her words, her modulation, her pitch and all.
May we have your introduction, Ahmad sir? आप कहाँ से हैं?
मैं basically Hyderabad से हूँ. Now I am put up at Aurangabad, Maharashtra.
Are you also a trainer, sir?
I am entrepreneur, mentor, counselor.
Okay.
I have a 23 years of experience in education line.
Okay.
Up to adolescent age, and by proudly I can say I have counseled near about 130,000 students state by the time.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, sir. Okay,
Thanks.
so we'll call it a day. Thank you for joining us. So it's a
Ma'am, I would like to quote one small, beautiful writing. And
I really appreciate your patience and the empathy you have for people and the patience you have, Lakshmi. I am giving you a
I
call.
was about to say.
I don't do it for every trainer, but immediately after this session, I'm giving you a call.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I would like to conclude with a beautiful quote written by my student. Okay, so a good teacher or a parent explains. Okay, a superior teacher or a parent demonstrate. Okay, a great teacher or a parent inspires. Again, I'm repeating: a good teacher or a parent explains. Superior teacher or a parent demonstrate. A great teacher or a parent inspires. So with NLP, definitely you can inspire the students, and like how I did. I proudly say like how I did. You can even more inspire students, and we can do it together. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity, and it was great connecting.
Thank
like
you so much
so
for
many
joining
people.
us. Yeah, be prepared for the 1-week course, Lakshmi. I'm giving you a call after this session. Thank you all
Definitely.
participants. Thank you for joining us. It is a practice from my side that I will be leaving the session after you quitting. I'll be the last participant to leave the session. So good night.
That's how the etiquette works. Great, ma'am. That's how the etiquette works. Great.
Thank you, Ahmad sir. Good night. Thank you, Himanshu ji. Good night. Sushil Kumar. Good night. Stephen sir. Good night, sir. Srinivas Rao sir.
Thank you,
Good
Sridhar,
night.
and thank you, Lakshmi, ma'am.
Sir,
Good luck to you all.
Thank you.
Be safe, be at home.
Thank you,
Thank
Ravi
you,
Prasad
sir. Take
sir.
care. Take care of yourself and the family, sir.
Wish you the same to
Thank
you all.
you, Santosh. Jayanti Arna Swayam Prabha, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Good night. Good night, Dilip. Good night, Meena.